Oh gosh, let me set the scene for you. Picture MC Harris, our beloved star who's always been the epitome of composure and strength, absolutely breaking down in tears. And we're not talking about a few elegant tears rolling down his cheeks. No, honey, this was a full-on emotional breakdown that left everyone in the room absolutely stunned. The kind of raw, unfiltered moment that makes you forget you're watching a celebrity and reminds you these are real people with real feelings. Now, you're probably wondering what could possibly bring such a strong man to his knees, right? Well, hold on to your seats because it was none other than Yundy Smith dropping some serious bombshells about her relationship with Karis King. The revelation came out of nowhere, like a thunderbolt on a clear day, and let me tell you, the aftermath was absolutely devastating. You see, MC and Mrs. have been through the ringer over the years. We're talking legal battles that would make your head spin, time apart that would test any marriage, and enough drama to fill a whole season of your favorite reality show. But through it all, they've always maintained this united front, showing the world that nothing could shake their foundation. Well, darlings, that facade just came crashing down in the most spectacular way possible. When Yundy started spilling the details about her tight-knit relationship with the renowned TV producer Carlos King, it sent shockwaves through the entire industry. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let me make one thing crystal clear. This wasn't about an affair, but sometimes emotional connections can cut deeper than physical ones. And for MC, this was like watching the final piece of a puzzle fall into place. A puzzle he never wanted to complete. The pain in MC's eyes when he heard Yundy talking about her close bond with Carlos? Absolutely gut-wrenching. This wasn't just about finding out about their relationship, it was about realizing how much had been kept from him, how many layers of trust had been quietly eroding while he believed everything was solid as a rock. The man had put his complete faith in Yundy, believed in the depth of their connection, and hearing her speak so candidly about her closeness with someone else, that hit him like a ton of bricks. But here's the thing, darlings, this moment wasn't just about Carlos King. No, this was about years of unspoken struggles, the weight of maintaining appearances while dealing with painful public scrutiny, and all those little moments of doubt that had been pushed aside in the name of keeping the peace. It was like watching years of carefully constructed walls come tumbling down in real time. Even Yundy, who's always been the strong one, the rock, the one who keeps it all together, couldn't help but feel the gravity of the moment. The complicated dynamics of their relationship were finally being laid bare for all to see. And let me tell you, it was as raw and real as it gets. While their future might be hanging in the balance, this rare moment of vulnerability from MC brought to light just how deep and complex their love really is.
I don't do anything because you're not my mom.
What?
You're not my mom.
What are you talking about?
You're not my mom.
Mendeecees, please stop playing with me before I knock you out. I'm about to smack you.
Why
You sound crazy.
I don't think you take time to focus on this relationship. I think you spend so much time focused on your business and traveling, and it feels like you're trying to get back for me being gone for them 4 years, and now it's time for you to enjoy life, and it's starting to feel like I'm a single parent. I can't do.
But wait, because this story takes an even more dramatic turn when we shift our focus to Atlanta. Just when you thought the emotional roller coaster couldn't get any more intense, the Harris family dynamics exploded in a way that left everyone absolutely speechless. Picture this. What was supposed to be a peaceful family gathering, you know, the kind where everyone pretends to get along for the sake of harmony, turned into absolute chaos when tensions between MC Harris's mother, Judy, and his wife, Yundy Smith Harris, reached their breaking point. Now let me give you some context, because this wasn't just your regular family squabble. These two strong-willed women have been circling each other like wary cats for years, with Judy never missing an opportunity to throw shade at Yundy, constantly accusing her of being controlling and disrespectful. The underlying tension has been simmering for so long, it was only a matter of time before it boiled over. But honey, nobody, and I mean nobody, was prepared for what happened next. In a moment that had everyone's jaws on the floor, Judy actually raised her hand and slapped Yundy. The sound of that slap echoed through the room like a gunshot, and suddenly, everything went dead silent. You could literally hear a pin drop as everyone tried to process what they'd just witnessed. Poor MC found himself frozen in place, caught in that impossible position between his mother and his wife. Imagine being torn between the woman who gave you life and the woman you've chosen to spend your life with. Talk about being between a rock and a hard place. But let me tell you something about Yundy. That woman has grace under pressure like you wouldn't believe. She stood there, visibly upset but maintaining her composure in a way that had everyone in awe. MC, finally finding his voice and his backbone, knew he had to take action. After making sure sure Yundy was okay, and honestly, the way she held it together deserves an award, he confronted his mother. And Judy? Oh honey, she was not about to back down. She tried to justify her actions, claiming she had been provoked, but MC wasn't having any of it. In what might be the most shocking moment of the season, he actually told his own mother, "You crossed a line. I love you, but I can't let this continue in my home." The decision to ask his mother to leave wasn't easy. You could see the pain written all over MC's face as he did it. But he knew he had to put his foot down, had to prioritize his family's safety and stability. He made it crystal clear that respect was non-negotiable in his household, even if it meant making tough choices that would break his own heart.
Out.
Oh yeah, I ain't even snapped that. Hold on.
And let me show you. So I came out here ready to go bananas. You hear me? Bananas. So then, after I was ready to go bananas, this is who I see. This is who I see in the cut with this guy here. With that guy. Yes, that one. With that camera. Some things you just don't play with. So guess who's on punishment now? And guess who has to give my car a car wash inside and out? Then has to work at the restaurant tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Then has to work 9 a.m. at the restaurant tomorrow. 9 a.m. Because there's some things you don't play with. You don't play YouTube or my car. So now YouTube jokes on you. Don't you ever in your life play with my car. Ever. Joke's on you. Like, who lied? Like, what?
The aftermath of this explosive confrontation sent shockwaves through the entire family and their social circle. After Judy's dramatic exit, Yundy opened up to her closest friends, and let me tell you, the emotion in her voice was enough to break your heart. "I've always tried to make things work," she confessed, clearly at her wit's end with the whole situation. "But I can't continue to tolerate this disrespect in my own home." The pain and frustration of years of trying to navigate this difficult relationship were evident in every word she spoke. Meanwhile, MC was going through his own emotional turmoil. During a particularly vulnerable moment with a close friend, he opened up about the impossible position he found himself in. "Although I love my mother," he admitted, his voice thick with emotion, "I can't allow her to harm the person I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with. This is killing me inside." The conflict between his roles as a son and a husband was tearing him apart, and you could see the weight of this decision heavy on his shoulders. But Judy? Oh, she wasn't taking this lying down. She immediately ran to her own support system, tears flowing freely as she played what she thought was her trump card. "I raised him. How can he choose her over me?" The raw pain in her voice was undeniable, even if you didn't agree with her actions. She truly felt betrayed by her son's decision to side with Yundy, and her emotional response sent ripples through their entire social circle. This family drama hasn't just affected the Harris household, it's had the entire cast of hip-hop and love choosing sides and sharing their own hot takes on the situation. Some cast members are firmly Team Yundy, praising her grace under pressure and MC's decision to stand by his wife. Others are sympathizing with Judy's maternal perspective, understanding the pain of feeling replaced in your child's life. It's like watching a real-life soap opera unfold, with everyone having an opinion and no clear resolution in sight. The impact of this confrontation has spread far beyond just Judy and Yundy's relationship. It's affected the entire family dynamic, forcing everyone to examine their own relationships and loyalties. The other cast members from Atlanta have been particularly vocal, with some expressing unwavering support for Yundy, while others understand Judy's perspective as a mother feeling increasingly marginalized in her son's life. As the season continues to unfold, everyone's wondering, can this family ever truly heal from such a deep wound? Will Judy and Yundy find a way to coexist peacefully for MC's sake? The path ahead looks rockier than ever, with love, loyalty, and family obligations all competing for priority in this complicated situation. And let me tell you something, with emotions running this high and wounds this fresh, nobody knows how this story's going to end. Will love conquer all? Can family bonds survive such public drama? Or will this be the final straw that breaks this family apart for good? Only time will tell, but one thing's for certain, this drama is far from over, and we'll all be watching with bated breath to see what happens next in the Harris family saga. Harris family.